going on YouTube? This is Mason AJ of the Aficionados. I'm here with Brett Brooks, creator of the Dust Bunny series here at Atlanta Comic Con, brought to you by Wizard World. How are you doing today, sir?
Fantastic. It's an amazing event. There's lots of people here. We got Stan Lee showing up today. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty epic right now. And there's some Vine guys here from the Vine phenomenon. So we're overrun with girls that aren't interested at all in my product. So it's a great time.
But we're definitely interested in the girls, the ladies of the cons. But more importantly, tell us more about the Dust Bunny series.
Okay, so Dust Bunny is a one-shot, 180-page graphic novel. It's a whodunit. It's a crime noir story, black and white. We follow Dust. Here, he's our main character. He is a dust bunny. He's held together by static electricity. He's got a partner who's a dust mite who kind of acts as a miniature spy cam to kind of get into nooks and crannies and figure things out before the sweep force comes in and busts things up. The whole thing takes place in Basement City, which is a city made of cardboard boxes, milk cartons, water bottles. So it's kind of it's a big story on a small scale, and it starts off with our character figuring out that there was a murder in town, and they're kind of working backwards to unravel kind of a conspiracy to see who's knocking off all these figureheads in Basement City.
Wow, you just blew me away with that. I mean, I was interested just by looking at the main character himself, but then once you told me all that, I was looking like, okay, so this is just officially on my new #1 list. Now you are based here in Atlanta, correct?
Yes, I'm based here in Atlanta. I do full-time illustration from home, so I'm a freelancer. This is the side thing, kind of, right now.
IBM, another member of the Aficionados, he's often saying that as with the artists and writers of the comic book world, this is the era of the side hustle where everyone's doing every little thing. Now, I have a quick question for you. What led you to the idea which created Dust Bunny?
Oh man, well Dust Bunny was actually a college project. I'm a graduate from the Savannah College of Art and Design in Savannah, Georgia. So I was taking a class, we had a weekend assignment. They said come up with a quick pitch for an idea that you might be able to send to a publisher, just kind of a mock-up assignment to get us used to the industry. I went home, I grew up on things like Danger Mouse and Mighty Mouse and Turtles and Earthworm Jim, so those were a lot of big influences for me. I wanted to do something kind of zany and off the cuff. Dust Bunny was the visual pun that ended up happening. That was in 2006. I shelved it after the weekend, never looked at the character again. 5 years later, decided to do a graphic novel, and here we are. Yeah.
Wow. So it's literally it's a dream born of passion, and it's been continuing on. Now, how well have sales and everything been since coming to Comic Con?
It's been great, man. We're kind of on our second wind. This is sort of our second edition of the book. We did a first print for Kickstarter, which is how it was funded. After the Kickstarter year was over, we reprinted. My manager, Philip Chalker, came to me, wanted to invest in the book, and we're on our second run with another 500 copies. So we're looking to probably we're looking at hopefully maybe 1,000 or more units by the end of this year. So it's actually doing very well.
Wonderful. And one last question. For all the aspiring comic book writers and illustrators and pretty much anyone who's trying to break into the craft, what advice do you have for the younger and up-and-comer coming up in the world?
Don't quit. There's 1,000 forces out there that are going to make you want to 9-to-5 it or just give up the dream. If you've got that spark, man, make it work. If you've got the 9-to-5, use that spare time to try to get your passions out there and to build a network, to tweet, Facebook, all that, but keep drawing, keep dreaming. It's not impossible, man. We're surrounded at this convention and conventions like this of people that have done nothing but dreaming for a living, and they've made it. Whether it's on a small scale or a large scale, it's not impossible. It's totally not impossible.
Now, I know not everyone's going to be able to come to Atlanta Comic Con, like we did, and get a chance to actually meet the guy behind the book, behind the phenomenon. But what website or what ways can people find the material or just find ways to purchase this book, or at least support the craft, or at least try to contact you in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, if you go to www.dustbunnycomic.com, the book is available online. All the artwork is there. You can kind of get hip to the world of Basement City and figure out what it's all about. And then that connects to Twitter, Facebook, Vimeo, and through that you can actually get in touch with me personally. I run my own stuff. There's nobody doing my PR or anything. I'm not that big yet, but my stuff is also on brettbrooks.com. So yeah, there's a few different ways you can get in touch with me, but I'd love to hear from anybody. Yeah.
So you heard it right here from the Aficionados here at Brett Brooks, based here in Atlanta. Support the craft. Be sure to check out all this website. We will have all the links provided in the description below. Also, check out this sweet helmet. Do you see this right here? You know what? I have to play with this. I'm so sorry. Yes.
So this is actually a battery ram. They're on the sweep force, and at the very beginning of the book, there's a raid, and our guys come in, helmet, battery ram. They break the place up, take the raid. That's what this is. We're cosplaying as our own stuff. Is that pretentious? Is that arrogant? I don't know.
No, because it's just awesome.
All right, okay, I can deal with that.
Now, did you actually make this yourself?
My manager, Philip Chalker, actually is a great props master. He does some really great cosplay stuff. And he called me up. He said, I want to be a sweep officer on behind your booth. Can I do that? And I was like, let's patrol. Let's do it, man. I need security anyway, right?
Yes, because we're getting bigger and bigger and famous and famous. You know, we got to protect ourselves out here. So, once again, this is Mason AJ of the Aficionados. I'm here with Brett Brooks, coming to you from Comic-Con. Any final words for the fans?
Keep dreaming.
Keep dreaming, keep your dreams big, and keep going for it. Once again, be sure to check out, all this amazing stuff out here, and tune in next time.